Hi, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to Ivy's Intuitive Tarot. I'm your host, Ivy. I'm ready to dive in and read this energy for the collective. Alright. Let's see if I can get this to stay up. Okay. Alright. Lovely. And we're gonna just go in right away with some affirmations for all of us, for the collective. Bottom of the deck energy. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. Let me repeat that. To begin the practice of allowing what is best for me, feeling into my body, to begin the practice of allowing the truth to come out of me, I must get out of the way, ego aside a little bit, and let spirit give me direction. Alright, so right away, what I've been practicing, literally this morning, has been feeling in my body what is yes and what is no. Kind of like a pendulum. I tried to start working with a pendulum not too long ago, but it's not really calling to me at this point in time. This shit's going crazy. But this morning, I was thinking, because I was gonna go to a job interview, and I just felt so tight in my chest. It was like, I don't know if this is a yes, I'm just nervous to go, or if it's a no, don't go, work on other things, make a YouTube video, etc., you know? So what I kind of felt in my body was like a tightness in, the heart chakra area. This is in my face. So I felt the tightness in my heart chakra, and it was like restricting almost when I thought about going to this job interview, and it was such an awful feeling. I don't know why I just didn't trust the feeling. I don't want to go to this job interview. It feels icky. Maybe I should just trust that. But I needed a little more. I needed a little more confirmation. And I felt into the body, okay, this is what it feels like in my heart to think about going to this job interview. And then I felt what it might be like to do this instead, to film a video, to just not go, period. And it felt like an opening a little bit. Like I felt it a little bit in my solar plexus. Like an opening, kind of. And the rest of my body felt a little, like butterflies, a little bit. Tingles, kind of. But in an open way. And so it was like that tightness versus the opening. And that was all in the body. That was all what the body told me. And so that's what that bottom of the deck energy is kind of giving me right now. Right under that card it says, I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. Beautiful. Alright, and the two cards that I pulled for our collective affirmations. Lots of pink, a tinge of orange, coral, but lots of pink energy. So my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Lots of love themes. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Yeah. What feels like love? what feels safe? Is it tight feeling? Is it open feeling? What does your body tell you? Like, do a test. Like, something that you know feels wrong for you, and then something you know feels right for you. Like, try it with something you know first, like, and feel what it feels like in your body, so that you can start to take note of the harder, difficult things to ascertain in your life, different decisions you make every day. Like, it can be super simple too, if that makes sense. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Oh, okay. So, focusing on that open heart feeling, open, true feeling in your body. And it looks different for everybody, I'm sure. Maybe similarities, but you know your body best. Like, focus on those things that bring you joy, that feel like love, that open you up to what the universe might have for you. Focus on those things, and that feeling multiplies, regardless of the fact that you are tapping into that feeling when you're trying to discern what's right for you. Like, it's going to create more and more space to feel those things in your life. Yeah, I've never done like a general collective reading, so I feel so vague. I feel more vague, like saying these affirmations, less specific, and so I kind of am having a little bit of a crisis in my head right now, thinking about like, oh, I'm not being authentic, or oh, it's too general. So that's the crisis I'm having. But just gotta trust it. Trust that this message is supposed to be out there, and it's okay if it feels vague. It's probably not. Maybe it is. We'll see. I'm get out of my own way, though. Must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. Alright, so those were our affirmations. I will link this deck in the description box. I don't know, it's a pretty common deck, but I can't think of the title of it. Alright. I will show you the 3 objects to choose from, and we will get started with the pick a card portion of this video. Alright, group 1, this fake little succulent plant. It's very cute. Group 2, this, I think it's angelite, rock, crystal, etc. Choose your group, and I will see you there. Alright, group 1. If you chose this fake succulent thing, here is your reading. Alright. This is, I believe it's called the Antique Anatomy Tarot. So, again, I will link that in the description box, all the decks I'm using. So, group 3, what do we need to talk about today? The 6 of Swords popped out right away. And then we got the Ace of Cups. Then we got the 3 of Wands. Oh, shit. Then we got Death and the Devil. Lovely. Okay. So, The Ace of Cups. We're reaching toward, we're leaning in, maybe is the better word, leaning in to our desires. We're leaning in, we're breathing in, the way I'm breathing in this incense right now, breathing in what it feels like, what it might feel like to live in joy. All right? And the past, past energies, maybe not even memories, but also memories too, perhaps, are creeping up on us as well. As we're reaching towards this joy, the past, we're in this tension, you know, between the past and the joy. And so the things that we need to kill off, so aggressive, what we need in order to, I keep on wanting to say kill off our toxic patterns or habits of the past, like the final jab to propel us into this joy, are about going after our new ideas. For sure. Oh shit. Going after our new ideas with the energy of the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. I love looking for keywords in each deck's like specific book. Like gorgeous. Okay, please hold. Okay. So the Six of Blades in this deck, Six of Swords, is giving you maybe a forced breath of relief. We have the Devil and the Death card here. And getting out of those energies, you have had to leave relationships behind that don't serve you anymore. Or you still need to. And the Six of Swords is giving me this like breath of relief. All right, this like expulsion of energy that no longer serves you, that you don't need anymore. Old wounds that are healing because you've cut bad patterns, negative patterns from your life, negative people that just hold you back. You're what is the traditional Six of Swords like? You're paddling away from all that, or your higher self is paddling you away from all that, and you're just going with the flow of what feels right and making hard decisions based on what feels like openness in your chest. All right. And in order to stay in that energy of relief, the three of rods in this deck, the Three of Wands, is really asking you to breathe, like the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Breathe. Oh my god, my stomach just did a thing. Breathe. I guess that's important. Breathe. I need to breathe. Leave these troubles in the past. Welcome in this new energy. Recognize where you have been before. Recognize it. Don't dwell there, though. Dwell in the space between that I've been kind of talking about a little bit today. Dwell in that space between, from this land to the next land. Six of Swords here in the water. And really look back on all the things that you've learned and all the beautiful things you've gotten to feel because of your journey, and dwell in that feeling space of all the joy you found coming out of negative situations. Focus on the joy and give thanks for the joy you have found in your life due to coming out of hardship. The point, though, here is that you're not going back to the hardship. The hardship is done. This is about joy, and maybe the universe needs you to focus on the joy, because that's going to bring more of it in. And joy is what you are. Love is what you are. So focus on the things that bring you love and joy into your body, and they will expand. The past is done. It's over. And the other thing that the Three of Wands is asking you to do is ascertain what you want to take with you in this new phase. What is working for you, and what can you leave behind, even in this joyful state? Like, what is coming with you? What do you want to expand? Be really mindful of what you are expanding in your life. Yeah, lovely. All right, that's all for group 1. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, we are back with group 2. If you chose the Angel Light crystal / rock, this is your reading. Alright, so in the last group, we talked about joy and letting go the final wave of past energy that may be lingering, and focusing on joy and love, the things that bring us joy and love. And focusing on those things, focusing on joy and love and the things in our life that bring them, so that they expand and take over our life in amazing ways. For this group, I had to count them. I had to count all the blades. This is the 9 of Swords. Because I can't really... It's hard for me to read Roman numerals. Okay, so some people might be having nightmares about a new idea for the next phase in your life. Dang, you have a lot of power, a lot of stability, even if you don't feel it. You have everything inside of you that you need to bring forth this new phase of energy, complete new job, new mindset, new emotional life, new relationships. Wow. This new idea for a relationship, new ideas for what you want. Alright, so are you having nightmares about this new start? Are you not seeing clearly what it is inside of you that... Are you not seeing the power inside of you to create this desired reality? Okay, so this is the Antique Anatomy Tarot, and I said in the previous group that I love, maybe I didn't say this, maybe I said it in my head, I love looking at each specific guidebook for keywords that are specific to each deck, you know? So the focus on this new start, you're coming in to this completely new phase, new cycle, this faded thing, maybe a faded idea is coming to you now, soon, or it already has, and you're struggling with it. And oh, here we are. Listen to this. I love to read from guidebooks. Knowledge is vast, beautiful, and accessible. And it's just waiting for you to use it to improve your life. Oh, see what I mean? The guidebook does it for me sometimes. Your mind has the ability to reach new heights right now, and your ideas are strong and fresh. It will serve you well to approach things with a critical mind in this new start. Focusing on your shelf should be your priority. Take time to plan out your goals and think about the obstacles you have faced in the past to come up with creative ways to get what you want. Okay, this feels like my pile, really. Wow, take time to plan out your goals. Think about what hasn't worked in the past. Say you're me, and you've tried to start a YouTube channel going consistently, specifically with tarot, and you just never followed through before. Take note of all those times and gather information about every time you failed in the past and see what it is that you need in your life to be successful. What do you need? What comforts do you need? What sort of discipline do you need? What works for you in regards to disciplining yourself and having a good time with your creative endeavors. I love that though. This is the focus of your new start, is knowledge that you have. This is the Emperor card. You have all of it. You have all of the knowledge. Oof, I love it. It's so tangible. It's so physical as well. I know it's knowledge, swords is the mind, but it feels the moon is in Virgo right now, and we just had the Leo new moon. Action to go with our manifestations is the energy right now. And that's what I'm just seeing. I'm seeing you writing down your goals, planning them out. Ideas maybe coming to you like this, like so quickly, and gotta keep up with it. Write it down, meditate on it, plan things out. You are in that space right now to do so. Let's get one more card to go with the Nine of Swords. Like, don't be scared. Call on your ancestors, your spirit team, whatever you call it. Here we go. Whatever you call it, whatever, God, spirit in general. Maybe you're overwhelmed by options, or maybe it's intimidating for you to know, okay, I can create whatever I want. I can do that. Maybe you feel that. Maybe you feel like you can. And that scares you. That freaks you out. But I'm going to read from the book again about the kind of energy that you need to push through the nightmares, push through the fear, and step into this space where you believe in yourself, even though, and you believe in your visions, even though it's hard sometimes. Okay. So we pulled the, did I already say? No. We pulled the Knight of Elixirs in this deck, which is the Knight of Cups. So, my guy appears in a reading, this is according to the book, when a caring and affectionate disposition is needed. Relationships are on your mind, and this card is a good omen for moving to the next level if you are committed, or finding an ideal partner if you are looking. Alright. So, sure, if the relationship part like resonated or gave you a little confirmation, that's beautiful. But in this specific reading, what I'm feeling right now is approaching your nightmares. Not with disdain, not with anger, oh, I shouldn't be like this, but with love and compassion. Be compassionate for every idea that comes in your head. Love every idea that comes in your head, and have compassion for the thoughts that you don't like, and accept them, and also accept the fact that you don't want them to hang out. Quietly bless them away. Feel them, address them, and then blow them away with your incense. Yeah, but you might, I think I said this before, you might feel overwhelmed with options, but really, like we said in the collective reading portion of this video, really feel into your body what feels good, what feels maybe restricting, and what feels really good. Because once you're in that space of, you know, doing things that mostly feel good, it's like, okay, what feels best then? Like, oh, all these things feel nice. I'm going with the flow of what my body wants me to do. Okay, now what feels best? What feels amazing? Alright, and follow those things. Alright, my camera is dying, so I'm going to take that as a sign to end this reading here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.